Greetings from the Queen of Ooga Booga, that is. I'm Sally Diane, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Tonight's episode deals with getting acquainted with your tarot deck. I know a lot of people have tarot decks sitting in the back of a drawer, or maybe you're attracted to a tarot deck and you just don't know where to start. So we're going to go to the getting started part in tonight's episode. When you read your cards, state of mind is so important. Don't read your cards when you're angry or you're rushed. Sit down, take a deep breath. I like to do a little bit of meditation or visualization to make sure I'm grounded and centered. But whatever you do to get yourself grounded and centered, make sure you do that before you read your tarot. I know that a lot of you get the deck, and it's got the little white book, that's what it's called, written by Stuart Kaplan, that's got divinatory meanings for all 78 cards. So your first experience with the tarot has probably been to try and interpret a 10-card spread while rifling through this little booklet to see what your particular card means. And by the time you get to card number 8, you've forgotten what card number 1 and 2 is. That's a really backwards way of doing it. Plus that, if you memorize divinatory meanings, it becomes very hard to interpret your cards. The most important thing is the communication between yourself and your deck, and that's what you want to establish first. Sit down. Get yourself grounded, get yourself centered, make sure you're in a nice, calm, open state of mind where you're willing to hear what the cards have to say. And then draw one card. We're going to start out with one card. And what I like to have my students do, and what I'd like you to do, it's very helpful, is to keep a daily ledger. Get up in the morning, take 10 minutes to get yourself in the right state of mind and draw one card. Take that card and just look at the picture. Don't worry about what anybody else says about the card. Here, I'll pick one out at random from my teacher's deck. I have a great big tarot deck from where I teach, when I teach. And here's the card that I drew. Now, I could tell you how to interpret all the things, but what I want you to do as a beginner and to connect with it is to look at what's going on here. And whatever is most important is what's going to draw your eye. Like if you look at this and what draws your eyes is those choppy waters there, maybe the card is telling you that today you're going to have some issues to deal with. You might be going through some rough waters. What if it's the rower that draws your eye? That might be telling you that today you're going to be guiding people through some rough waters. Maybe it's the smooth water that draws your eye. And that might be telling you that today, after so much time with rough waters, today it's going to be smooth sailing. What if it's the two passengers that draw your eyes? That might be telling you, you look at them and they're kind of hunched over and defensive. That might be telling you that today you'll be able to move forward with some help, even though you might not be in the mood. Okay? But that's how I want you to do it. Don't worry about what the book or anything says. Figure it out for yourself. One card, one day at a time. And I know that sounds like the hard way to do it. It's not. Once you keep that ledger, and you keep your card out, and at the end of the day, you go home and you look at that ledger and you compare it to that card. And you reflect back on your day. And every day you'll get a little sharper and a little sharper. And you'll get more in tune with the feelings. Plus that, all this time by doing this, you are connecting the deck and you are letting the deck get to know you. So do that for a week, and next week we will be looking at things like the 3-card spread, which will step it up a notch. But this week I want you to practice one card, just one card, the one that you draw in the morning. And if you want to do it, if you want to play with your deck during the day, always do the same thing. Draw one card. And just let yourself be drawn into the artwork. What draws your eyes first? What does that symbology say to you? Okay? So thank you very much. It's a real pleasure to be able to do this YouTube channel. I'm very fortunate to have such a wonderful producer. And I'm also really, really fortunate to have you guys who tune in and watch me. Please remember to subscribe. Tell your friends. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday, which reminds me, I almost forgot. Thursday is palm reading. Last week there were some readings that I wasn't able to get to, so we will be doing that on Thursday, plus some new ones. I would love for those of you who haven't sent me pictures of your palm, send me a picture of your left palm and your right palm, complete with thumb and fingers, and make sure it's a good clear one because I want to see all the lines, and I am going to blow it up a little bit. Send it to queenofoogaboga@gmail.com. If I get enough of them, I will do palm readings both on Thursday and Friday night to make sure I can get to more of you. Also, at the end of the show, and this is so much fun, we do celebrity palm reading, where my producer picks out a palm from one celebrity, and I don't know who it is. I don't know who they are. And I read the palm, and once I'm done reading the palm, then he shows me who the celebrity is. And so you can tune in and guess right along with me until he shows us. Anyhow, thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you on Thursday. Have a good night. Bye.